Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 11:15 on Bank Holiday Monday, the last Monday in October 2025. Back with a few for tomorrow. Missing in action today. Went off racing yesterday. Missed the first two because it was pissing rain in Galway. Missed Oscar's brother winning, but I was watching it not too far away on the phone. I pulled in Shamtown on the way. For people, that is the town of Tuam. And I was in the green bookies, took a few pound off them, had a few bets with them. And Imperial Saint let me down. One has let me down for a half a barrel full. And that was the one yesterday. Let me down for a Trixie, a treble, and a fourfold place. He needs me in the first two, and he couldn't achieve that. But he acted up before the start, but I never seen him before, or I can't remember him doing it before. He possibly did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he didn't want to move at all yesterday. And I was watching it actually with Franco the bookie. I said, "We're goosed." No, no, no. He said with the Belfast accent, and there was a couple of more there as well. I can't remember the fella's name from Tipperary. He's involved in the horse. I couldn't think of his name. But I knew my money was doing what I should have done. I had three bets, and I should have cashed out one of them and have something back. I made a few pound anyway. We had Turn and Fred returned at 4-1. Oscar's brother and Dream in the Park. That was 8-1 at the track. It was 10s in the morning. I put it up at 13-2, I think, but it was 8s and a quarter the odds. Three places, and it finished third. The winner from the same yard. So from there, I had the dinner before I left. Went for the bacon and cabbage again. What's not broken, you just need fixing. And headed in for my Cullen. Went to see Don Connellan's grave first. They've done a lovely job on it. A lovely surrounded around it, and many flowers. And then I went into Regan's. Met a few of the players there, Niall Walsh and Tom Clark, and another lad that just worked with Don, Jimmy from Clooney. He does a bit of hurling, or Quinn, that area near Spansel Hill. And Big Joe Davern, I used to know him in Chicago years ago. He was the father of Ger, that played well there on Saturday night. So a scatter of pints, and I'd booked into the Black Cat in Salt Hill. Couldn't get anything else. Which was the cheapest actually in Galway that night, 170 for the night. Anything else, the long weekend, you see, was 300 and 350. And I was just looking at the same hotels that was 300 last night, or like 175 tonight. I don't know what price that place is, but landed, and I didn't realise that it was. I got an email well after 7 o'clock, 9 or 10, that my key was in the lockbox, and could I hell, I had the 4 digits, but I couldn't get it lined up because it was black dark. I don't know what time of the night it was. So it must be 1 or 2 o'clock. I asked a couple of taxi drivers I was watching. I said, "Can any help?" And a couple of them tried and they couldn't figure it. So eventually somebody was leaving. I was just pot luck, some member of staff, and a woman came out and gave me the key. So I went up and left the bag in. I went straight into town, into the casino, and started playing cash. Left it like a bollocks this morning at 5:30, and back to that kip again then. And it was awful nice. I don't know whether they were in a room next to me or staff walking up, but I couldn't sleep. I got up at 9:30 and went out for a walk. It was Mishton, and I headed back to my Cullen, got the car, had a bit of breakfast, and headed, but it was too wet to go to the races today. But I had very little battery this morning. Forgot to charge the phone, of course, to do a video. There was a Ribby, and there was another one that was placed. And I never thought to put them up in the description. Head wasn't right. But anyway, good time, good chats. It's great to meet people like that. On to tomorrow. There's a bit it's sort of dire straits, but there's a few interesting ones. There's a 10 running in almost a 2 mile race on soft ground, good to soft in places. Ballinneal and Arctic Fox renew. Uh, Actually, the last three winners of this race are running tomorrow. Colt Henry won it a couple of years ago because he bet us by a nose. We were on a little filly, by a nose. Tarbert Ness won it last year and Ebony Maw. Them three are back in the fold again tomorrow. I expect Arctic Fox with a good pull in the weights to beat Ballinneal, but I'm going to Inspire Hope each way. It's a big enough prize. It's back down to 60, so it qualifies for this class 6. It's with Rebecca Minzy now. She's a few players horses there. She has not a winner for a couple of weeks. If you go back in this one's form, it would have made in hurdle in like Killarney. Yes, 3-year-old. Then it sold on to Rebecca. 4 runs over hurdles, and then she went on the flat with it. Last May, it was a good enough run behind Marble's Aid. That was class 5. Heavy ground the last day after a long break. It tired. Expected down £4 to be more competitive tomorrow. It's worth the bet at 9-1 there in 3 places. There's a 2 mile race on the Goo tomorrow evening. There's a short favourite there, Mission Possible. So I'm hoping it will be Mission Impossible. It's sort of, now it could piss up, but I'm going against it with Simiyann. This is a reliable old sort. We were on this a couple of years ago, a couple of times. It won for us. And I'm just thinking that it's fairly consistent. It'll run its race. 1 off 69 before, 1 off 68. 60 what? 68 again. Lilac Nan in the plate. It's a 13-2 shot. It'll be an on the nose job, hoping that the favourite, the Step Up and Trip Miles, I think that was bought initially for 750,000. They'll never get the colour of it back. They won't even ever get 50 grand out of it. There's 2 shorties tomorrow. In the 420, 5 furlong soft. Now, I'd prefer if this was 5.5, to be honest. Asinara. But it goes all right in the ground. It's a 4-year-old for Charlie Hills. Third run back after the layoff. One on goodish ground off 67, but it heavy ground the last couple of times and it closed in Bath. I'd prefer now if there was an extra half a furlong. Hopefully, the finish will be adequate. Then a horse that went back the other day, Station X, they went out quick again. I like to see that with a sprinter because they're only running for about a minute at 5 furlongs. 112, 113 over 6. It was collared close on in the race by Lord Bertie. Woven I've Dubai. They were better horses that has been running. They were what? Class 2, Class 4, Class 4. This is Class 4. You'd imagine I'd sort of make that the nap tomorrow. And hopefully it'll win. It won on this time last year. What is it now? Of 80. It'll win a few in a row. 1 off 75 and 79, so it's only a pound higher. And that was on heavy and soft. So that's Station X. Hopefully Harrison Shaw can do the bizzo tomorrow. It's Monday night. What do we do on a Monday night? We sing an old song. We sing a country one tonight. Silver coins are that jingle jangle, fancy shoes used at dancing time. Oh, the secrets of her dark eyes, oh, they did sing a gypsy rhyme. A yellow clover in tangled blossoms in a meadow silky green, where she held me to her bosom, just a boy of 17. Oh, I recall a gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, ivory skin against the moonlight, and the taste of life's sweet wine. Soft breezes blow from fragrant meadows and stir the darkness in my mind. Oh, gentle woman, you sleep beside me, a little know who haunts my mind. A gypsy lady, I hear your laughter, and it dances in my head, while my tender wife and babies slumber softly in their beds. Oh, I recall a gypsy woman, silver spangles in her eyes, ivory skin against the moonlight, and the taste of life's sweet wine, and the taste of life's sweet wine. There's an oldie from Don Williams. I don't know what year, forget what year it came out. Ash the Bookies, Over and Out.